Good morning, my dear students. How are you? Oh, all of you are fine. Good. So, welcome to my fourth session, PC-2 Unit 9, that is Development of Writing Skill. In this session, today we'll discuss about the integration of language skill. So, there are four basic skills of language learning, that is listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So, in the integration of language skill, we'll discuss about the integration of listening, speaking, or the integration of listening, speaking, reading, or the integration of speaking and reading, or the integration of reading and writing, or the integration of speaking, writing, or the integration of four skills, that is listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Okay, so it will discuss in the through the learning activities in detail. So first we'll discuss about a warm-up activity. So all of you are ready to participate in the warm-up activity? Yes. So in this warm-up activity, first you will watch a video. After watching the video, then we'll discuss about it. So first, watch the video.
Listen and practice these dialogues. Money lender. Pay my loan, Buddhu. Buddhu Hadam.
I don't have money, sir.
Then answer my riddles.
Yes, sir.
Raja's plate that can't be washed. What is it?
A snake.
A bamboo with 7 eyes.
A flute.
You answered all my riddles. You need not pay my money back, Buddhu.
Thank you, sir.
Pay my loan. Who said this? Money lender? Buddhu Hadam. Correct answer is money lender, which has 7 eyes. Snake, flute. Correct answer is flute. Did Hadam pay back the money to the money lender at last? Yes? No. The correct answer is no.
Okay. Did you watch the video? Did you enjoy the video? Okay, thank you. So really, what did you observe in this video? Yes, tell me. Okay, think and tell me. Okay, what are the skills also involved in this activity? If such type of the activity is performed in the classroom process, what are the skills you can find in this activity? Okay, you want to say that there are two skills, that is listening and speaking. That means there is the integration of listening and speaking skill. Okay, so while we are telling that integration of listening and speaking or integration of the language, what do you mean by that integration of language skill? So here, the integration of language skill, my dear students, that is also while a teacher perform a series of the learning activities of language learning, you can find he combines the any skills of four skills of language learning, that is listening and speaking, reading, writing. So there is also the varieties of the series of the activities. You can find there is no independent of language skill. It reflects the continuity of the other skills and the sub skills. So we'll discuss how the integration of language learning occur in the learning activities which also come in our daily life situation. We'll discuss in detail one by one. So first we'll discuss about the learning activity, that is rhyme recitation. In this rhyme recitation, you can find the teacher recites the rhyme, entire rhyme with full of action, and the student listen. Then the teacher recite the one line and the student repeat in chorus with full affection. Then the entire rhyme be practiced for 3 times. The teacher then say the first line and the student say the next line in chorus, and vice versa also. For 2 times it will be done. So if such type of the activity will be performed in the class, what are the skills also you can find in this activity? You can find there are 2 skills, that is also listening and speaking, obviously. So that means there is the integration of listening and speaking skill. Next, that is listening and note taking. In this activity you can find there is a text. The text is also given here. The teacher will read the text, and or the teacher can also play a cassette. The student will listen, then the student will instructed to take notes. So first the text is here. A pizza is a baked Italian dish. It consists of a flat, usually round piece of dough covered with a special tomato sauce, Chinese vegetables, fish or meat. Pizza are popular with young people. They can be eaten at any time. Home delivery of pizza is a service given by most pizza places in Bhubaneswar. So then the student will take notes under A, that is name of the dish and popular with. After part 1 is completed, then the teacher again read the text or the play the cassette. The student will listen and they will take the note in the second part, that is also safe, made, eating time and service offered by pizza places. Here, if such type of the activity is also performed, what are the skills involved here? Yes, you can find first the student listen, then also write. So here you can find there is the integration of listening and also the writing. Okay. Proceed to the next learning activity, that is there is a text. The text is written with the pictures, that is a rat and a lion, and the lion is under a tree. So the student will be instructed to read the text and also copy it on their notebook. What are the skills involved here you can find? Yes, think and tell me, my dear students. So, okay. Here you can find there is also reading and writing. The next thing is also reading and making notes. So here there is a text. The student will be instructed to read the text themselves. And after reading the text, the student will fill up the tree diagram. So here the text is food substances are classified into two as organic and inorganic foods. Organic foods are further classified into two, that is energy producing and cell building foods. Carbohydrates and fats are examples of the former and proteins are example of the latter. Iron, calcium and phosphorus are inorganic foods. So the student will read the text, then the fill of the tree diagram. So here the tree diagram is food substances, that is organic and energy. If such type of the activity is also performed, what are the skills are involved here? You can find there are 2 skills. You can find that is the reading and also the writing. Yes. The next thing is converting the note into a text. Here the student will read the diagram here. This diagram represents the family tree of our father of the nation, that is M.K. Gandhi, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. After reading the diagram, then the student will write a paragraph of their own language. So, if such type of the activity is also performed, what are the skills are also involved? Yes, think and tell me. You can find there are 2 skills of integration, that is reading and writing. Good. Then next learning activity, you can find some of the activities are also there, and the activities performed by yourself in time schedule is also given here. You read the text and also form sentences to make a meaningful paragraph. So here, what are the skills involved? You can find the skills, that is also your reading and writing. The next thing is writing a story. In this part, you can find the teacher reads aloud the beginning of his story and asks them to sit in group to take down the main points of different conclusion to the story while it is narrated and presented orally. Then they will be instructed to write it in their notebook in their own language. Okay. So, what are the skills which come in this activity? Yes, think and tell me. Okay. So that means there is also you can find there is listening and also you can find speaking, then writing. Okay. So there are the integration of the skills. The next learning activity you can find there is a sun diagram. The hospital is there and also the hospital related words are there. The student will be instructed to write sentences by using the words in the sun diagram and also make a meaningful paragraph. So, in this activity, what are the skills you can find? Think and tell me. You can find that is also reading and writing. The next thing is also you can find a closed dialogue to writing. That is a text will be provided to the learner. The learner will read the text silently and also fill up the dialogue. In the dialogue, there is also some of the dialogue card. Some of the blank will be provided. The student will fill up after reading the text. So if such type of the activity is also done, what are the skills which come? You can find that is also your uh, reading and writing. Next thing is also a video will be played for the learners. The student will watch the video and also instructed to practice the video themselves and write a short paragraph about the text what is also observed in the video in their own words. So the video is you can find here.
Biju the Pie and his ducats. This is chain drill activity. Listen and repeat the dialogue, one student after the other. This is Biju's plane, which files during the storm. Listen to this dialogue and rehearsal. Teacher versus student first, then student versus student, and finally in pairs.
Ground staff. Sir, something is leaking from the engine.
Biju, bring me some of the leaking things.
Ground staff. Here, sir.
Biju, nothing. Let's fly.
Okay. So if such type of the video will be played for the learners, then what are the skills you can find? Yes. So that means the student first watch the video, then the dialogue where will be they will practice themselves, and then also they can also write a short paragraph about the dialogue. So here you can find what are the skills involved. Yes, the skills you can find that is also your listening, speaking, and also writing. Next thing, a short passage is given here. The student first read the passage. After reading the passage, they will convert the passage into the diagram form. In the diagram, some of the characters are also there. The main points related to the each character they will check out, and after that, that diagram can be converted into their own word. By using their own word, they can also make a good paragraph. Okay, so here you can find what are the skills. So first you can find that is reading, then also writing. So there is the integration of reading and writing. The next is also the comprehension. So a text will be provided to the learners. The learner will read the text and also some of the comprehension question will be supplied to the learners. They will answer to the comprehension question after reading the text. So what are the skills which come in this activity? Yes, think and tell me. You can find that there are also the reading and writing. The next thing is also detection. The teacher will detect a text and the student will listen to the teacher and also write the detection. So here what are the skills you can find? That means the student listen and also then also writing. That is listening and writing activity is also done. Next thing is also copying. So for the purpose of handwriting, there is a text is given here. You can find the alphabets are also there. The student will read the alphabets and also they can copy on the unjoined printed lines. So if such type of the activity is also conducted, what are the skills you can find? You can find, yes, think and tell me. That means there is also the reading and writing. Good. Then next activity is also read the picture and word and also write the words. That means the student read the picture, then read the words, and also after that they can also copy the words in the unjoined printed lines. So what are the skills involved in this activity? You can find that is also reading and writing. Very good. The next activity you can find some of the incorrect words are also there. The student will be instructed to make it correct by using their dictionary, by consulting the dictionary. So what are the skills are involved? You can find that is also your uh, reading and writing. Next, there is a paragraph. In this paragraph, there is no use of punctuation mark. The student will be instructed to use the right kind of punctuation mark at the right place and also rewrite it. So what are the skills which come in this activity? You can find the, yes, think and tell me. You can find the skills that is also your reading and writing. The next is also narrating an event. In this activity, you can find the total class will be divided into groups. Each student in the group, they will discuss among themselves about an incident what also learned a lesson for life. One would talk and also other will listen. Then after that, the teacher will instruct from each group one member will represent or express the thing. Then so whatever they express, the teacher will consolidate, and after that, they will instructed to write it in their own word. So then they will be instructed to write such type of the similar incident in their own word. So what are the skills you can find here? You can find, yes, think and tell me. That is listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So that means there is four skills of integration, that is listening, speaking, reading, and writing. The next, after discussion of all these activities, there is a self-assessment question for you. In this question, you can find some of the statement and you have to tell whether it is correct or incorrect. That is true or false. That is language skills are independent. True or false. Second thing, in a role play activity, listening comes first. Yes, true or false? Third one, converting the note into a text involves reading and writing skills only. Next one is a closed dialogue cannot make you move into a writing activity. And last one is converting your note into a paragraph is a very good skill. Yes, true or false? Okay. Thank you, my dear students. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.